Hey guys, it's Rodimus Primal. I am back with another video, and today I wanted to talk to you about some real-life robots that are coming our way. I wanted to talk about a trailer that it was dropped the other day, as well as some information about the new Bumblebee movie. So let's get right into it. Help support the channel on Patreon. For as little as $1 a month, you can help us bring you more content like this. Alright, so it's a bunch of Transformers news dropped, and obviously I'm pretty excited about it. Some of it, not all of it, because as you probably already know, Power of the Primes, I did a video on it, and that May 1st is going to be the release date for the Power of the Primes show, and I've obviously been very skeptical about Combiner Wars and about, Titan's Return, but the new trailer just dropped, and it was pretty decent, actually. They actually gave a really good trailer. This doesn't necessarily mean the show is going to be any good, but if the trailer, does get me actually, a little bit more optimistic about the show, it's a plus. They show, a techno-organic jungle planet where the Dinobots show up. They actually show them combining into Volcanicus. You get to see Predaking during the trailer. They show, the Volcanicus is actually fighting the team of Megatron and, the Autobots that are, coming to this planet, as well as a little reveal at the end, with Optimus Primal. And, of course, I'm gonna, leave the link in the description below, but, the thing is, I'm still skeptical about it, and I have right to be, because, you guys saw my Titan's Return review, and I'm still just kind of like, man, I don't know if this show's going to be any good. The previous two shows are not, but you know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to give it the chance that it, deserves. I know some of you, really liked the Prime Wars trilogy show so far. I know a lot of us have not liked it, so that's probably the best thing that I can do. I'm a Transformers fan. I'm going to watch it. I'm gonna try and see the good in it, but if it sucks, I'll let you guys know, and of course, I'm gonna do my review, once the series is over. Next bit of Transformers news, the next bit of Transformers news actually came today, has to do with the Bumblebee movie. John Cena is obviously talking about his breakup with Nikki Bella, because, hey, we got to promote this new Transformers movie. But the information that actually dropped today was about, Bumblebee is obviously going to be chirping about, and he actually gets his name apparently in the footage. We can't see the footage because it was dropped. I believe it said CinemaCon, which is like a private thing that they got to see. I'm also glad that we didn't see it, because from what we understand is that the special effects are incomplete. They don't look as polished, so I'm probably, it's probably for the best that we don't see it yet. But what was really interesting was that they dropped the fact that a Decepticon jet, who's red and white, is actually fighting Bumblebee during the footage. And the only red and white Decepticon we can probably think of is maybe Starscream. Now, granted, the movie Starscream looks like a Dorito with monkey arms and chicken legs, but maybe this is going to be a different design for Starscream, and I honestly hope that he is. I honestly hope that this, if it is Starscream, that he does kind of bear more resemblance to his G1 self. Maybe, just maybe, it's not Starscream though. And the reason why I say that it's probably not Starscream is because I don't think they're going to try and make the character the same. I think maybe that it could be Thrust, but Thrust was a maroon jet, Conehead Decepticon. Maybe they might use Thrust as a name drop instead, because these movies, they have to kill the Decepticons. They can't have any Decepticons make it out of the movie alive. I think that's what's probably going to happen, so I don't think that it's Starscream, but I'm really interested what you guys think. The next bit of information, wow, the Japanese have come so far with robotics. I am really, really impressed with this. This company called, I actually want to bring up the name. this company called Brave Robotics, Asratak, I think, are the two companies, and Takara Tomy have actually all partnered together to actually make this thing. I'm going to leave the links in the description. Obviously, I don't want to get copyright flagged, but I'll, you know, show you some pictures here, and you can see it's a big giant robot. It's cool looking. You can actually, from the tests that they did, you can actually sit in the car. It could transform with you in it. It has a head, like a head that looks like Blue Streak. You know, a car mode that kind of resembles, well, Armada Sideswipe. But you know, car can actually drive. The legs can move around and the hands can move around, and it looks like a really cool, you know, it actually looks really, really awesome. I can't really give you more of an impression than that. I'd really like to see, you know, the thing actually move a little bit more, because they were showing it off, you know, in these little tidbits of footage, and I'm just impressed, man. Like, we've come so far with robotics. I mean, I've seen video of robotics where, like, they've showed them, like, walking up steps and doing backflips. Now, can you imagine a full-size car transformer actually doing that? Well, now you can. Now you can kind of see that apparently this thing can walk at about 0.5 miles an hour, and it can actually roll on its wheels, similar to the Car Brothers, you know, Smokescreen, Blue Streak, and Prowl, and that's pretty much what this is designed after. And just wow, this thing is amazing. So I know I've gushed a little bit, but you know, that's just some crazy information. I'm impressed. Okay, so this last bit of Transformers news that I wanted to talk to you guys about today is something that I wanted to talk about when they first released this series. There's a series on Netflix called The Toys That Made Us, and it's an 8-part documentary. They have the first 4 episodes on Netflix now. It does Star Wars, Barbie, G.I. Joe, and He-Man, and they're really excellently made. I really, really enjoyed watching each one of them, because it kind of gives like a little bit of like history, and it's kind of like pretty much like my style of like documentary kind of thing when it comes down to actually doing something. I was actually thinking about doing something like for He-Man, and I'm like, what do I do now for He-Man? But I can kind of give you guys like my thoughts on He-Man, but that's besides the point. They are going to release the 2nd season of the show starting May 25th, and it's going to have a Transformers episode. And this one Transformers episode, they've gotten Michael Bay. They got Aaron Archer, who was a guy who did a lot of Transformers design, and they got a lot of people involved. They've even interviewed Peter Cullen. So I'm really looking forward to it. It's about I know the episodes are about an hour long. But they're really well done. I really, really enjoyed them, so I'm going to be looking forward to the next 4 episodes that they're doing, especially the Transformers episode. I may even do like a review of that episode, like what I think. If you guys had already seen, I did a video about Transformers and Marvel, and it actually probably covers some of the same information that's in this documentary, so I think it's going to be pretty cool. You know, if you guys haven't already seen my Marvel and Transformers video, I do recommend seeing that, you know, anyway, but that's besides the point. But what do you guys think about all this Transformers news? I mean, I'm excited about the toys that made us. I'm excited. I mean, I'm just flabbergasted by that robot. And you know, I'm giving high hopes, I guess, maybe for the Bumblebee movie. I think it's probably decent, at least I hope so. And I think, you know, well, I don't think Power of the Prime is going to be that good, but that's my own personal opinion. But what do you guys think? Leave your thoughts in the comment section below. If you like this video, be sure to thumbs up and subscribe. Ring that bell when I release more Transformers discussion videos. In fact, I'm going to be I'm working on my next Transformers discussion video as we speak. I'm hoping to get it soon. I'm just going to be working on it hardcore, so I hope to get that to you guys soon. You know, obviously follow me on Facebook and on Twitter, and you know, if you don't already, if you want to help support the channel, support me on Patreon. And as always, guys, until next time, till all are one.